Move out of the road! Nothing gets past!
Avril, il è mio name.
Do not expose yourself, Gideon! To the master! Hurry! Yeah. Whoa.
Bayek! Just the Magi I was looking for. We know how to rid ourselves of Gennadios' Phylakitae.
You have found the Nekatiadets.
Indeed! One group patrols the waters, another sits in wait in the armory, seizing whoever they wish. The final man proclaims loudly against us in a chariot along the Canopic Way. Once rid of them...
Your poets can spread their good word throughout the entire city. We will deal with these Phylakitae. Whoa.
Tío. Bravo. Off with you, now!
Whoa.
Hey, out of the way!
Oh. Best not to.
You're dead! Work together! Target lined up! Hey now! Hey! Your life ends now! You will pay, corpse! Shit, wait a minute!
Who's shooting? Wait a minute.
Die, idiot!
Idiot Sandropon? Okay, thanks. Και αυτό είναι το αρχιευμένο νου έσχεται. Όχι γνώση τι πράξη.
Τι πλέον μέλους η ουράνη. Άνθρωποι νουν απολέσουν.
Game on you! Bayek, you have returned! Is it done? Are the streets free for the Alexandrian poets to spread our revolution?
I have dealt with all of Gennadios Phylakitai, Phanos.
Bayek, you are a poet of the kill!
Fill the city with your words.
I love you, Bayek of Siwa. You will be remembered more than any Magi in history. Out of the way! Clear the way!
You there! Stop! Guards here are vigilant.
Mine now! Hey, wait! I'll get the fire going!
Wait a minute.
Hey! There!
Smash that stupid bird!
Now you see why I'm so Light the Brazilian!
What? Hey!
him, man.
Time is up!
You are either very brave or very foolish, setting foot back here.
Nefertari, isn't it? 1,000 blessings are long overdue.
Bastard! Naked eadet!
That was Rujek's wife. Did you expect anything less? This way, Bayek. And bring along your 1,000 blessings. You will need them.
I feel bad for her. But it had to be done.
You look well. Better than the last time I found you. Are you just better at killing now?
Rujek was only the beginning.
Yes, your hunt. The heron.
Where are you taking me?
To make amends with Anubis.
Amends? I do not know what you're talking about.
Of course. How could you? You left the moment you woke. You know, all the natron for Egypt is collected here. We send it mostly to Memphis, to cover the bodies of the dead.
Look at me. No.
Oh, your hands. The cracks and calluses are getting worse, Nebbit.
It's the slabs.
I know. I will have you switched with someone at the pools.
Natron has other uses, though. I could use it to disinfect a wound. Or wash the stains of blood off my hands, for example. It looks better, Neb. I will have one of my aides bring something for the pain.
And my brother?
Recovering. He needs rest.
You do not need to remind me. Why are so many of your people ailing?
Because Anubis is displeased. Ever since you left, the torches by his shrines have lost their flame. We are no longer protected.
I will have you switched with
From
someone
what?
at the pools.
The wrath of
That should
Anubis.
provide some relief for a while.
Whatever it is,
Yes.
we have suffered grave injuries trying to reignite them. Some have even vanished. It has become clear that Anubis demands your appeal, and yours alone. Niye. Sanem.
I'll ignite the torches and end this curse, or omen, or whatever it is.
You would do well to, if you ever hope to appease Anubis and gain my pardon. Sophia, give some frankincense to the men at the pool, would you? I don't need to tell you to be careful. There are 3 shrines. One to the south, one atop the natural well, and one inside the bent pyramid. You know your way to that one.
Bean!
Shrine. One of the torches must be here. There's blood on these linens. Someone hung these. Charms of Anubis. Someone has put these here, but why? Charms of Anubis. Gatekeeper of the Duat. I honor your name. That was no simple task. There are other forces at work here. This rotting meat gives off an attractive stench. Is someone luring predators here? Oh. Whoa. Whoa. One of the torches of Anubis should be here. This torch has fallen over. Where's the head? This fence is broken. Was there a struggle? There is blood here. Someone fell, or was pushed. Fatari was not exaggerating. This one died trying to light the torch. There's the torch head. It must have fallen from the ledge when the torch was tipped over. Charms. This should do it. All I need to do now is light it. Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. The Neb sick.
Die there! The Neb is hit!
Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. That is the last torch. I should return to Nefertari. More charms. What were they trying to achieve? Move.
What news do you bring?
The torch is burned with a relentless flame.
Then I pray Anubis will grant us pardon.
There were charms left beside each one. Does that mean anything to you?
Beside the torches,
Most likely to ward off the omen.
I will keep my eyes open. In the meantime, some rebels nearby need treatment. I normally make the trips, but I am needed here. Sufia has offered to go in my place, but only if you escort her.
It will be done.
Bayek, I hope this hunt of yours ends soon, before you cannot return from what you have become.
Have you come to see me about the rebels? Later tonight, by the northern entrance. I'll be waiting for you there. Good to see you, Namrud.
Nefertari sent reinforcements, I see.
His name is Bayek, a dear friend of Nefertari's. I've asked him to come along and he graciously accepted.
I suppose we all do.
I hear you are in some trouble. I owe a favor to Nefertari.
If it's as you say, follow me and stay close. We've got quite a journey ahead. The path to the mine was clear, but that doesn't mean it will be on the way back. Be ready for anything.
You seem uneasy, Namrud. Why the hesitance?
I don't like straying from the plan. These lands are teeming with dangers. Bandits, soldiers, the wild. It's why we make the trips at night. Helps avoid trouble.
Where are you camped?
In an abandoned fort to the west. Our point of retreat.
Retreat from what?
An attack on a nearby encampment. There were more soldiers than we thought. Lost a lot of good men.
How many wounded?
Enough. That's why being close to the mine is so important. The healers work wonders. We are lucky Nefertari allows these deals. She has a pure heart. Risks her neck. The mine belongs to the regime, after all. We should be out of harm's way once we cross that bridge. This is it. When we get inside, I will need your...
This way!
I pray we have not lost more men.
I will set up. Bayek, follow Namrut. He will show you what to do.
This way, we will line them up. It will be easier for Sufia. These men, move them to the rear, by the kilns.
The band is much smaller than I imagined.
Small, but united. We fight for one another. I am merely one of them, spared by the gods this time.
Cold. I am so cold.
Their wounds are severe, but they'll live if Sufia is anything like Nefertari.
You and Nefertari are old friends.
Something like that. She saved my life after I killed Rudjek.
You are the one that killed Rudjek, huh? I cannot believe it. By the gods, the brazier! The fire will alert the regime! They have found us!
Go! Rebels! Move in! Leave none alive! Archers! Ready your arrows! Kill the wounded last! It is useless to fight! You are outmatched! Lay down your weapons, and we will make it quick!
I would rather stick my sword down your throat.
Those who oppose already traitors die!
Those who fight me die.
This one fights alongside these rebels. A fool's choice!
Sufia is the one responsible for this. She is by the brazier. It's Sufia. She lit the brazier. Why would she draw the soldiers to us?
No! Stay away from me!
Talk! The omens! It was you! Why?
Rujek, I loved him! He promised me a better life! You took him from me!
Now I see. You're Rujek's mistress. Well, your fucking lover killed my son! I feel nothing for you!
You are meant to die! Ah!
What a shame. Such a pretty girl.
There's no room for pretty in our war.
Death drives us to do things we regret.
She tricked us both.
Your men?
The pile of dead gets bigger. We will treat the survivors. No time to fetch another healer.
Idon! Neniki kapal! Apape, Philly? Tiuno razi? Na, 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 na. Otsin!
You should have killed me! Now you die!
Take him out!
Slaughter every last one of these dogs! Release me! I'll wet my blade with their blood! You should have killed me! Now you die! Slaughter every last one of these dogs! Break me out, will you? Break me out, will you? You are Bayakasiwa, aren't you? I've heard stories of the Medjay who crossed the desert. I am Theodorus, one of many who rebel against the Phylakitai.
Is that what landed you in this cage?
Yes, a failed attack. I am hunting Daratos, a ruthless general of Ptolemy, with a hatred for Egyptians. A killer of mothers, and fathers, and children. I won't rest until his body is food for the worms. Would you lend your sword?
Gladly. Your plight is true.
Good joy. We will regroup with my men in Bacchius. Come along.
How does a Greek find himself fighting an Egyptian cause?
My father was Egyptian. My mother, Greek. Long ago, a day came when I discharged every ounce of Greek blood from my body and pledged to rid Egypt of men like Daratos.
Whoa.
And we nearly did. We found his camp, but they had greater numbers. We were forced to disband.
Hey!
Yeah.
A bit
Your time has come!
Oh.
Now that is taken care of, we will take shelter here and wait for the right moment to strike. I will get briefed. I was captured by a scouting party and beaten into giving up our retreat point.
But you instead led them into a trap. Clever.
We will take shelter here and wait for the right moment to strike. I will get briefed.
dogs. They've sent out scouting groups. Theodoros!
Daratos is gone. Neck! He continues to elude me.
What should we do?
Let's be smart. We have an opportunity to claim 2 victories with 1 swift strike. We need to wait for Daratos to return to camp.
I've learned his personal scribe has stayed behind in Caranis. We'll be targeted if we so much as take a piece nearby. You are unknown to them. Bring the scribe to us. He'll tell us what we need to know.
How do I find him?
At night, he rests within the courtyard. During the day, you can find him working around the temple, or at the terrace overlooking the lake. He dresses elegantly, and due to our failed attack, now has guards in tow. He'll be hard to miss.
Must you follow me around everywhere?
Strict orders from the General. We are not to leave your side.
Scribe himself. Drunk. Dead to the world.
Look it!
It won't be long before he comes to. I need to bring him back to Theodorus.
That is him. Well done. We will find out what he knows. In the meantime, we must prepare our attack. Some of our brothers are stationed just west of Soknopayu. Meet with them, and wait for my arrival. We will put an end to that Nekatiadet.
A scribe. We around guards. Don't think us fools! Please, stop! Then talk! We'll break your fingers. No. Then your wrists. No, don't! Where is the Ratos?
Now! What die one?
We must not fail! Cover my back!
Don't suffer for that!
Are you Theodorus's men?
Yes. And who are you?
He is the Siwan.
I come on his behalf. He'll be joining us shortly with instructions.
Good. The soldiers are reeling, but it won't be long before reinforcements arrive. Come.
Theodoros!
Ready your blades and check your arrows. The Ratos will be back at the camp before sunrise. You're with me, but don't forget, he is mine.
What is your stake in this? This is more about him than it is about your war.
My father grew figs in the Fayum. The best. The Ratos taxed him. An Egyptian has no choice but to pay. One season, the harvest was so poor that my father struggled to give his cut. The Ratos figured him for a cheat. He took a bite of fruit to prove his point. He got a mouthful of worms. His men laughed, but the Ratos was furious. I watched as my father was hanged from his own tree and picked at by every animal in the region. The Ratos embodies the unjust. He is why I am who I am. I need you, Bayek.
Trireme!
The gods have brought us together for this! Justice will be served today! For Egypt!
For your father, Theodorus!
The Ratos dies today!
Leave no one alive! Clear the camp! I should not be seen in this area.
Hey, what?
Out of the way.
finally get the
You'll remember now, huh? May the field re-delude you always.
Glory to Theodorus!
Kratos has fallen. Finally, my father's car is in peace. Let's move. We have a long trek ahead.